Gildan Media presents Your Coach in a Box, affordable, life-changing audio programs.
Gildan Audio presents an unabridged recording of The Bourgeois Virtues, Ethics for an Age of Commerce, by Deirdre and Mccloskey, narrated by Marguerite Gavin. Preface. While on an airplane reading John Casey's Pagan Virtue, an essay in ethics, 1990, then recently published, it struck me suddenly that bourgeois virtue needed a similar treatment. Maybe it was the thinness of the air. I took out my primitive laptop and hammered away. The flight attendant asked me to quiet down. Out of the hammered notes came an essay, Bourgeois Virtue, 1994, in the American Scholar. Age 50 or so, my second education began. As Peter Dougherty put it in a book with a theme similar to mine, a few economists now understand the blessed Adam Smith's lesser-known yet surpassingly powerful civic, social, and cultural legacy, lodged in the phrase moral sentiments. We few, lagging many decades behind sociologists and social psychologists and literary folk, have finally noticed the ethical soil in which an economy grows. We came to the understanding through economic history, my own case, or game theory, through experimental economics or economic policy, through confrontations with personal faiths, political and religious. A theory of moral sentiments beyond utilitarianism requires stepping outside of economics. You can see it better there. As you will soon realize, though, even an economist with some historical and rhetorical and philosophical interests is badly educated for moralizing the bourgeois life. I discovered that the story of the demoralization of our economic theories and the hope for their remoralization was about much more than the internal history of economics, or of economists, or even of the economy. To tell the Adam Smithian story of bourgeois virtues required schooling in ethics, theology, classics, poetry, sociology, social psychology, literary history, art history, intellectual history, philosophy, and 20 other fields in which I am embarrassingly far from expert. The present book tells what the virtues are and how they flourish, or wither, in a commercial society. The next, Bourgeois Towns, How a Capitalist Ethic Grew in the Dutch and English Lands, 1600 to 1800, will tell how, in the 17th and 18th...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?